Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading and I hope you're doing well as usual, okay? And if you're new here and we haven't met, my name is Joe and I will be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. So if you have Virgo in any of those placements in your chart, this should just about be the reading for you, okay? Please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force fit anything. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, okay? Virgo, do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the readings that I've done for you also in the past. But do yourself a favor, don't just focus on your sun sign. Check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm thinking about North Node sometimes, but don't worry about that, okay? And still, well, as I was saying, just check your readings for those specific signs, especially if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you. Maybe it's because your messages are coming stronger from there. That usually happens. And last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support a channel. And I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. And if you think you might know someone who might benefit from listening to these messages, please do feel free to share my readings. You just never know, you might help someone. Okay. And thanks to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, stayed subscribed. Thanks for sticking around. And have given kind donations. I truly appreciate it very much. Oh, and for sharing also. All right, Virgo. One more, last one. Last one. All right, Virgo. You've got the High Priestess as the heart of the matter, what this reading is all about. Okay, so Virgo, there might be something, secrets, mysteries going on around you right now. But I get a strong sense that some of you are just, you're putting a hard work on yourselves. You're trying to become this better version of yourselves. Okay? It's like you're being handed this divine book of knowledge. You're being called to do this. You're being called to ascend. Okay? Some of you might be going through what could be part of your spiritual awakening. Okay? You're trying to understand and make sense of things and trying to understand, okay? And they're telling you to not be afraid, to have faith. You're somehow supported here. And just allow the mystery, the magic to happen. Don't try to force things. It's very important, okay? That's for some of you. Crossing you, challenging you, blocking you. Justice. First time I get this, it's not just blocking, it's also probably supporting you, okay? Well, it's not the first time I get it, but very rarely I get a supportive energy from the crossing card. And I think that some of you are going to get some type of karmic reward here, okay? I think you're going through something very spiritually, very spiritually strong. And there might be some type of karmic rewards, some type of divine justice. Okay? But some of you, that's as challenge or the blockage, I think you're feeling that justice has not been made properly for you in your situation, okay? And all you have to do is just, like I said with the High Priestess, just allow things to flow and don't try to control anything, okay? Only the divine is the one who can really bring justice to the table, okay? You are in no position at all to bring justice into any type of situation or into any other person's life or anything like that, okay? Always remember that. High Priestess is Piscean energy, and the Justice is Libra, in case I didn't say that. Okay. Crowning your conscious mind, and you're constantly thinking about this, or you are aware of this, 10 of Wands. So you've been carrying a load with you for quite a long time now. And I think you want to release this. You're tired. You are overburdened. I think you want to get a sense of your own energy back. This is why you feel that things haven't been fair. There hasn't been justice, and the scales have always been, unbalanced. It's just no fairness in any situation. Okay. Below you, subconscious mind, you're not aware of this, and you should focus your energy a little more on this. This is your higher self or divine trying to tell you this. Ace of Wands. Virgo, they're telling you, that there's a new beginning here trying to manifest for you. And it seems that you are more concentrated in this burdens and carrying all this weight with you than just, maybe dropping them and going after a new beginning. You have to start going after the things that excite you. Okay? Remember, that's the phallic symbol, excitement. Okay? Go after what turns you on. Better said. Okay? It's time for something new in your life. You can't continue carrying these burdens, whatever it is. Could be worries, could be just, stress. Maybe just doing the same thing over and over. You just don't want to do it anymore. And you feel that things have not been fair for you. Do you feel obligated that you have to continue doing this? This is why we have this unfairness feeling. Well, the High Priestess, she's telling me that you have to step it up a notch within you. Put some work on you to release, transform something here that's burdening you. The energy that's behind you, where you're coming from, or what you're leaving or should be leaving behind, or recent past for some of you, is the Four of Cups. You see, you're not happy. You're very discontent the way things have turned out. You're trying to understand, trying to make sense. Why do I have to deal with this? I'm not happy in this situation. But you're just sitting there looking at how things turned out for the wrong, but you're not taking this new offer that's trying to come in. Just this, a new beginning. Do you feel obligated to stay and continue doing this, whatever it is that's burdening you? You have to focus more on you. Now, Divine is trying to tell you that it's like they're telling you to focus on your growth. And becoming this better you. And let the rest work on its own. Divine justice will come into play and support you. That's why it's challenging you, because you don't believe in that. You don't think that it would work out that way. Now I understand. It's a lack of faith that you are going to be supported somehow. So there's some type of fear. You do feel obligated in a situation here. That makes sense. Because that's what fear does to us. It makes us believe that we have to stay holding on to something when we shouldn't. But you're not happy, you're not content. That's a big issue here. And you have to take this new opportunity now. In front of you, where you're headed to, what's coming towards you, or where you should be headed to, new future, Three of Swords. I think, I get the sense that some of you have to heal something from your past that has been keeping you stuck in this burdening, making you think that you have to continue down this path, carrying all this weight with you. You're going to have to heal something so that you can finally understand that this was not meant for you to carry. It wasn't your burdens, but something made you believe it was. Something or someone made you believe that it was. You were obligated to do it. Some of you, there will be some huge amount of pain once you do take this decision. It happens, even if you're tired of doing something, but it's going to be part of your path. Okay? Sometimes we don't want to do something. We don't want to stop doing something because we know there will be some type of heartbreak when we stop doing it. Let's pretend, I don't know, maybe a relationship. And you're just in this relationship with this other person, just for the sake of not wanting to hurt them. And not wanting to hurt yourself because maybe there is some type of empathy within you where you know that if you hurt that other person, it's going to end up hurting you. So there might be pain. Okay, that's just an example, because this could be even, in a family environment, it could be in a job situation. Okay, there is this obligation to stay and continue carrying this pain or this burden with you, this weight. And I think if there is heartache waiting for you at the end of the tunnel, you're going to have to go through it. Okay? You're going to have to embrace it. And it's not going to be easy. But it's part of the path. because I think it comes with a big reward. And it's because, you know what? It's because you're not being true and loyal to yourself, and this is where this justice energy is coming in. Things are not being just and fair for you because you're not being fair with yourself. You're not being true and loyal with yourself. Divine is trying to tell you, please, please, Virgo, I have something better for you. All you have to do is drop all the 10 wands so that we can go all the way back to the 1. See how that works? In your conscious, you've got the 10. In the subconscious, you've got the 1. That's a powerful message right there. But you're not seeing it. Virgo, please, they're saying, something more rewarding, more exciting for you. But you might as well have to go through this pain first. I don't know what it is what you're going through, okay? But you're going to have to accept it. It's part of your growth. And we don't become better and stronger without pain. It just doesn't work that way, you know? I wish everything would be just, you know, sunshine, rainbows, apple pies with a cherry on the top. But it's not. The only way we grow, we become stronger and a better version of ourselves as human beings and as part of the other is through pain. And I know you don't want to go through that, and you don't want to maybe put someone through that pain, but it's about being true and loyal to yourself. And that's, you know, it reminds me of one time when I had to break up with one girlfriend a long time ago when I was much younger. I cared a lot about her, and I didn't want to hurt her, but I knew I didn't love her anymore. I just didn't love her anymore. That it wasn't there anymore. And I tried to hang on, thinking, hoping that maybe something would happen, maybe within me, you know, maybe the love would be, I would rediscover that feeling again. But I was fooling myself, and I wasn't being fair to myself. I wasn't being true and loyal to myself. But I didn't want to hurt her. I really didn't. But I had to, for my own sake. And it was becoming a burden for me. Okay, so I can see that pretty much the relation here. And I had to break up with her, and oh boy, was it painful. And I can assure you that I think it was more painful for me than it was for her. And you might be saying, how can you say that? You know, how do you know that? You know, how can you be so selfish thinking of that? No, trust me. I don't remember crying so much after I broke up with her, because I cared so much for her, you know, and it was true. You know, it's just a different type of love, but it's not the same type of love that it just wasn't there anymore. And I know you, I hope you understand, you know. I mean, it's not like I feel that I need you to validate me, no, because of my actions, but I had to do it. And whatever it is, I'm seeing it clearly here, you know. You're in a situation where you're no longer emotionally fulfilled. But it's not meant for you to stay here forever and keep carrying this weight, this burden. It just becomes harder and more painful. So do yourself this favor and just go through it. Go through the pain. And if you have to hurt someone, it happens. Sometimes we have to do it. Okay? Just be as kind as possible, and you know, there's 2 ways to slay a dragon. You can do it with love, or you can do it quickly. But you still have to slay it. That's how you should see or respond to the situation, or it's a representation of you. It's the 9 of Pentacles. There you are, Virgo. Earth energy. Okay? It's about you. You're still growing, still understanding. Okay? You have to follow your intuition. And it's about appreciating the things in life. Even these difficult moments that we have to go through, we have to learn to appreciate them and value them. They become our most precious lessons. That's how soldiers win their medals, right? They have to go through war, they have to go through pain, unfortunately, so that they can then be recognized by some type of, I don't know. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Why can't we just be recognized by who we are, It happens. That's the way it works. But Virgo, you have to see yourself as beautiful energy. Okay? And focus on you. Stay grounded. And trust yourself. This is about learning to trust yourself. And seeing your own inner beauty. Okay? You just never know. You just never know. Sometimes things turn around after you go through all this. Because maybe it's just simply things that have to happen. Okay? I'm not saying necessarily with the same person or situation, but you just never know what's going to happen. Okay? Energy is surrounding and influencing or inspiring is the Three of Cups. Okay? Yeah. Be careful of, exactly. You're not happy the way things turned out. You're looking at those 3 cups in the ground, You wish that things would go back to the way they were. I wish I could feel this way. I wish I could celebrate this way. Not with the situation. I believe it is, once you go through all of this, it's because you want to feel this again. But it's with you. Okay? Not in the situation. You're going to have to go through this to then finally go back to that. Okay? Joy, celebrating life, enjoying life. Okay? Seeing the beauty, the smallest things, the beauty, the smallest details in life, and appreciating and expressing gratitude. You're learning. We're always learning. We're constantly learning. We're constantly growing. But you have to go through it, okay? If you really want to go back to that 3 of Cup energy, even if it's not with the same person or situation, you have to accept this new offer that started coming. But, you see, you don't have any more space for another wand. It just doesn't work that way. You have to clear all this for this new beginning. Okay? Hopes and fears, Page of Wands. There you are, that new wand, that new adventure. I guess you do want this. You do want a new beginning then. Oh, you can see that. It's just you don't know how to let go of this 10 of Wands. That's the problem. You're holding on too tight to something, and you shouldn't be. Okay? Allow yourself to become this new discoverer. Okay? To take this new path. To embark this new journey. Keep your head up, keep your chin up. Okay? Believe in yourself. But you want this new beginning. And it doesn't matter if you have to start from the bottom again. Okay? Don't be afraid about that. But you're ready for a new beginning. You're wishing for that. Outcome or advice, 3 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy here. Some of you might have some fire in your charts. I mean, when I say some, I mean quite a bit. 3 of Wands. Open yourself to receive, Virgo. You have to turn your back to something. You see? Just turn your back on to something and allow new energies to come to you. Okay? There's magic way out there in the horizon for you, waiting for you. But you have to make the sacrifice. Stop holding on too tight to something. You're not meant to hold on to this anymore. Okay? You're tired. You're burdened. You're burnt. You're burnt out. It's even a sense of worry and stress. Okay? You have to let go of this. You're not meant to stay here anymore. Hierophant. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Taurus energy. You're being guided. And it's about connecting with your higher self, you know. Have faith, have trust in yourself. Okay? But have faith. Have a lot of faith. Seven of Swords, you know. No, I don't pick up any type of trickery or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's about self-betrayal, you better be true and loyal to yourself here about what you really want, okay? It's time for you to take your energy and just move on, okay? But don't, self-betray. Don't do that to yourself. If there's a trickster, it would be yourself to you, by not really understanding that you have to release something here. Okay? Okay, let's get some additional messages, advice, or warnings. Then we'll close the reading with the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. Self-sabotage is what I meant to say. That's why I was thinking so much. Well, I think I did say that, self-sabotage. It's just tricking yourself. Don't do that. There's something else you need to tell Virgo regarding this reading or situation. What would it be, please? What other messages do you have for Virgo regarding the situation? Two of Wands, bottom of deck. Put yourself out there. Expose yourself to new horizon. What other messages do you have for Virgo, please? Thank you. Yeah. Self-love is the most important thing in the situation. It's about you. It's about giving this priority to yourself. Okay? It's like it's saving your own ass in the situation. Okay? It's about being true and loyal to yourself. Hangman, Pisces energy. Stop staying stuck. Try to get some clarity also, you know. No, just, you know, you're in this position where everything is upside down for you. Only you have the knowledge, the will to set yourself free and start a new beginning. Okay? You don't have to stay stuck. Okay? Don't sacrifice yourself for anyone or anything. I think that's what I want to title this. I think that's the main energy of this reading. I think you are self-sacrificing yourself too much because you don't want to hurt, you don't want to go through the pain, or you don't want to put someone through the pain. That's too much empathy right there. And that's not good. It's good to be an empath, but this, Virgo, it's not the right type of empathy. Because you're putting yourself last. That's what divine doesn't want you to do. What other messages do you have for Virgo with the Wooden Warden's Oracle deck, please? What other message do you have for Virgo? Please. This one. Okay. Remember, this message may or may not resonate or be related to the reading, but it's maybe something that you need to hear while you are going through this situation in your life. I have number 6, which is the frog and the lotus, which means metamorphosis. I've never gotten this one yet. Okay. So metamorphosis says, this card reminds us that change is natural. Rebirth is possible and healing balance can be achieved. The frog, developing as it does from a tiny tadpole, symbolizes transformation. The lotus flower, too, symbolizes rebirth, unfurling even amid murky waters. Oh yeah, the lotus, actually I think it grows even better on the shittiest waters. And I think that's pretty much what's happening, you know, it's part of your growth is maybe the situation has turned quite, but it was for you to grow, okay? Going through such change can be a difficult and a struggle. Can be difficult and a struggle. But the resulting metamorphosis opens us to growth, self-acceptance, and happiness. I think this is your card after all. The upright position, consider what in your life needs changing and think about the steps you can take to achieve that change. You owe it to yourself to allow your own growth and your rebirth. In the reverse, it says that you cannot control everything in your life. Change is a part of nature, and it must be allowed to take its course. Remember that great beauty can result from metamorphosis. So yeah, you can't, try to control things. Can't keep holding on to something. You have to just allow and let go of it. Okay? 2 questions you have to ask yourself for this is, what can I change in myself or my life for the better? And how can I be more accepting of change that I cannot control? This situation is literally out of your hands. You just have to accept. Virgo, okay? You have to go through it. And you have to put someone or something else through it. It's part of the path, okay? The healing and the acceptance will come later. You will understand. I can assure you that, okay? Take it from me. Virgo, that's the best I can do for you this time, okay? I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do like it, or if you do enjoy it, or it helps you somehow, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Virgo, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Virgo.